What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Protoss Cheese to Get Master. For today's episode, I'm going to be doing some really fast, hard-hitting cheeses. It's going to be a very chaotic episode. Let's begin. All right, first game of the day is against the Zerg. I have no idea how to say that name. Hecate? Hecate? I have actually no idea how to pronounce that. Looks very exotic. Good luck, have fun. All right, what are we going to do against this poor Zerg player, guys? This map, I think I talked about it in one of my Zerg episodes. This map looks freaking massive, which makes it kind of tempting to do a very early proxy. You know, wait, actually, can I see? Okay, I'm going to try it, guys. Here we go. I am not quite sure if you know much about my Protoss past. My shameful Protoss past. No, just kidding. But I used to be a Protoss player back in, I want to say 2011 pretty much. I think in 2012 I already switched to being a Terran main. But 2011 I was a Protoss player. And the first time I made it to Master League, I was on I think it was like 35 game winning streak just by doing a Korean 4-gate in every single matchup, every single game. It doesn't really work anymore, but I would kind of love to try it again. So what a Korean 4-gate was, I already made one probe too many. I think you make like almost an instant pylon. Or back then, I think you usually played like 9 pylon and 12 gate or something. You only had 6 workers at the start. So I think it was something like that. But with the Korean 4-gate, you made a 10-gate, so you made it way earlier. You actually cut probes. And then you cut gas after 50, and you literally just made zealots. I think maybe you made like 1 stalker. Okay, that sounds kind of logical, right? To the Night Scout or something. But besides that, that's literally how the build went. Like it was quite something, you could say. Let's see. I don't need much more. Wait, should I just proxy everything here? Or is it? I would like to. It's just I'm scared that it gets found. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Why not? Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1 more probe. Literally, I'm just gonna have 20. I'm just gonna saturate, and that's it. I'm gonna make 1 stalker. I'm gonna. You look how much corona boost I say, by the way. I'm gonna use all these corona boosts. Well, maybe our corona boost is stalker once. No, I think I'm just gonna go for the warp gate only. How long does the gateway take to build? 46 seconds. I wonder how long warp gate takes. I want to guess warp gate is it's a 100-second kind of upgrade, right? Let's see. Yeah, it is 100 seconds. Okay, so it is going to take a while. So you don't necessarily need the... Wait, he didn't check for the Nexus. Oh, no. Come on, buddy. You got to check for the Nexus, my friend. Else this might be a little bit of a painful experience. Should I make a battery? Okay, I'm going to make a battery there. No, I'm going to make a pilot because it's very wasteful. Oh, I didn't cut out of gas. Well, that's okay. I think I'm going to mine a little bit of gas. I kind of want like 1 sentry. Or maybe 2 sentries. Let's see. I'm just trying to keep in touch with how many resources I actually have. Oh, for a second I thought I said my pro back. Because I obviously haven't really done this build in a while. I think it's so funny that exactly this game where I do this, my opponent just straight up doesn't scout. Doesn't scout if I have a Nexus. I mean, there's nothing there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so one big difference between back then and the Korean 4-gate now is that back then you would fast warp in every pylon, right? I know that sounds insane now, but back then that's what it was like. I'm gonna wall this off real quick. So what you would do is you would just hide your probe in someone's base, and you would just make pylons everywhere. Like that's quite literally how the build would go. So here we go. I'm just gonna start making pylons everywhere. I think oh, am I gonna be able to kill that? Maybe it doesn't look like it. Here we go. I'm just going to warp a couple zealots. I don't think he has link speed yet. Look how I'm just building a bunch of random pylons everywhere. He's now at my main base. He's looking for a Stargate, and he sees that I only have 1 gas, and he's probably like, hold on a second. This is not what Protoss gameplay is supposed to look like. Okay, here we go. The Zerglings are here. And then I'm going to warp in the 2 sentries that I can. Well, actually, I'm still mining because I have enough saturation anyway. I guess there's no point in cutting the gas completely. But I think he made a spore crawler. I don't think you need that, my friend. I mean, he did build it, but I don't think he needs that spore crawler, to be honest, guys. He's going to make a spine now. Oh, no. I'm going to be able to force field his ram. This is going to be so painful. He's going to try to get out, but he can't. He has a bunch of Zerglings in the bottom. Those are going to do a little bit of work, I do have to admit. Here we go. I'm just going to try to keep force fielding that. I have enough zealots over here. Oh my god, this build looks great. This is probably the dumbest build this guy has played against like this entire week. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Here I got a bunch more zealots. I do have to retreat to the zealots for a little bit, I think. There we go. To the reinforcing zealots, that is at least. Yo, the micro has been pretty good, I have to say. Okay, I'm going to warp in a bunch of stalkers over there. I'm going to lose one of those to those zerglings, I think. Yeah, I'm going to lose one of those, but those okay. He does have a bunch of queens, so for the queens, I do have to be pretty careful. Here we go. I mean, he's fighting a little too early, I have to say, guys. He's fighting a little too early. He doesn't have the zergling coverage. Let's see if I can just keep kiting over here. I'm going to warp a bunch of zealots in here in just a second. There we go. Let's see if I can save that one stalker. That one stalker is going to be safe for now, at least. He's right-picking with the zerglings, but I'm microing it back. Oh my god, I have to say the micro has been very good on our side, guys. I didn't think the micro was going to be this clean, but the micro is looking mighty fine. We're going to kill the queens. He's still trying to rally in zerglings to kill the warpins, but it looks like we have broken him. Now, he does have one spine crawler, and it's unrooted. Oh, he has two spine crawlers, but that is a massive moment for me. Stalkers do so much damage to spines. Spines do a lot of damage back, but not if they're unrooted, of course. Here we go. He wants to get on top of the stalkers with the zerglings, but I'm not going to let him. And my opponent is going to die to a freaking 2011 style 4-gate, and that is definitely gonna hurt. I can guarantee you guys this one hurts a little bit. GG is called. Honestly, applause for him for that mental fortune. But there we go, guys. My 12 years old build, or maybe even 13 at this point, still gets the job done in Grandmaster in 2023. Who would have thought? Now, realistically, you know, I was very lucky here. He just didn't scout the Nexus. I mean, my friend here had a third base, and he was making Spore Crawlers, so I'm not quite sure if this build is still good. But it's a fantastic warm-up game. Let's go to game number 2. Game number 2 is going to be against a Protoss player on site Delta. Now, you know what I'm thinking about? How did this build ever work against Protoss is what I'm wondering. Like, why was this build... Because this build was, to be fair, it was only me doing it in the other two matchups, but it was mostly meant for PvP. But I guess, yeah, if you can make a pylon here and just warp onto the high ground and stuff, that does make sense that worked, because that does sound very, very difficult to deal with. Now, let's see. What am I going to do for a PvP cheese this time? I feel like doing something a little more crazy. We had a lot of games where I kind of figured out the 3-gate, or the 3-gate Robo Adept job that was really, really strong, going into a 1-base all-in. But I would like to do something a little weirder, a little more creative. I did really like the Dark Templar episode where I went for the Dark Templar drop. Like, just rushing Dark Templars normally, that's just too basic for us, guys. But the Dark Templar drop, honestly, it was very, very, very cool. Now, what I'm kind of worried about is that when I did that, I just had, you know, an incredible amount of luck, and my build just worked out perfectly without me even having to, you know, study it or something. But I don't think we're going to have that luck this time. I do think I should start by just mining more gas than normal. Oh, that is... Okay, I was going to say that's a 1-gate expand. This is not a 1-gate expand, guys. This is a Nexus first. We are playing against a Nexus first. I feel like there's no way I should leave this unpunished. Okay, I'm going to battery rush him. Change of plans, guys. We're going to battery rush the opponent because this is not... Oh, I do need to make a cyber core. I mean, I didn't have money for it yet, but of course, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to battery rush this guy. At least I'm going to give it a shot. I think I'm going to mine even less gas. I'm going to chrono boost a zealot across the map. Let's see, what is he going to do? If I was him, I would just be pulling probes and stuff, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't make the battery yet. The core's not finished, right? Yeah, okay. Slight mistiming by me. I was so excited. I was even tempted to make a forge here, to be honest. Like, I really would love to make a forge, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so he's gonna be making a zealot, of course. That makes a lot of sense. And then is he gonna try to wall this off, or is he really just gonna try to defend it with this? Like, this guy is pretty crazy, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Battery number 1. There we go. Yeah, this is the stuff, guys. Okay, God, this is getting really stupid. I'm gonna make another pylon just in case he kills that one. Oh, okay, there we go. Oof, I almost lost that in time. And now I'm just gonna be chronoing stuff across the map. Yeah, I have no idea whether this is... Oh, I should have canceled that. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought he was gonna kill the other thing first, to be honest. So I got 2 batteries coming up. Let's see, I'm just gonna fight, I think, because the battery's gonna finish. Yeah, I mean, I can't lose with this battery healing my zealot. Look at this, guys. This zealot is immortal right now. He's never gonna die. He hasn't made his own battery yet. Let's keep shading these across the map. Here we go. Oh, need to make sure he doesn't get caught, of course. I mean, I can just attack his battery myself. I'm gonna expand behind it just so I can see if this is a good rush, pretty much. That's the idea here, okay? Now, the Adept is here as well. Guys, his battery is still not finished. He's gonna keep losing everything, and there we go. I mean, okay, I have to admit, guys, Nexus first is very crazy. He made it a little bit easier for us by not even going for one gate expand. But if you see this, you have to battery rush them because this was brutal. I didn't even execute properly at all. Like, to be honest, my cybercore was too late. I should have made the cybercore after the, or before the pylon rather. And then I lost my probe, even though I should be spamming more batteries. So those were all mistakes. But still, this looks like you can almost not even hold it. Like, he could have done a better job, but this was, it really liked this cheese. It's a very short one, so I guess it counts as a second warm-up game. Let's go for game number 3. Game number 3 is going to be against a Grandmaster Zergan Oceanborn. All right. Now, what are we going to do here? I definitely don't think we're going to repeat the Korean 4-gate because, you know, I like variety, but also I do care about my MMR. So I still want to climb. This is not Protoss Cheese to Grandmaster guy. This is Protoss Cheese to rank 1. Now, I mean, we'll never get there, but we can at least do our best. Now, what are we going to do against this guy? I'm kind of in the mood to just experiment with weird openers. Kind of the same thing that I'm doing with Zerg, right? Where instead of, let's say, you know, going for a hatch first and then into a Hydros or Mutas or whatever, I always like to go for like the double Ling drop or something a little weird. And I want to try to do the same with Protoss. So instead of going for a normal 1-gate expand like what happens in 95% of PvZs, literally, I would love to try and go for a 2-gate opener, for example. Like maybe I can pressure like that and then I can do the cheese after. I like to already make it a little bit weird from the opening. Probe's going to be a little bit too late to block that, but that's okay. I do remember very vaguely that the hero, so Hero is right now one of the best Protoss players in the world, but this is before he retired, before he became the best player in the world. Again, okay, that's very confusing. I don't even think I said it the right way. But anyway, a long time ago, I saw him do a build against Zerg where he goes for 2 gates. Kind of the same way as you play against Protoss. And then he would also, I think he proxied a Stargate with it. So that's what I want to try. Now, where the hell do I proxy a Stargate? I guess this is probably a decent location. Oh, my probe is a little bit too far away. And then I think I'm supposed to just make a bunch of adepts and then make a proxy Stargate and make stuff from there. I think that's how it goes. I don't think I need this much. Well, actually, I might need that much gas, to be honest. Let's see. It's all so expensive that it barely feels like a build, you know? I just want to make sure I have a double chrono for my first 2 adepts. Like, this kind of builds really are my jam. Like, I love just doing a different opening than normal. Even when I was Terran, I was one of the first Terrans to actually play double gas against Protoss because it was something different and I was just enjoying it so much. Let's see, double adept are going to be able to be chronoed. I won't have chrono for the Stargate, though, so that's one thing. I'm actually going to make the Stargate before the 2 adepts. There we go. And then I'm going to chrono them both. I'm not quite sure if I want more than that. I'm also a little bit... I feel like this is very risky what I'm doing, moving away, you know, my probe from the proxy. Like, what if that gets spotted? Then we're just in a big amount of trouble. I think I'm going to make 4 adepts here and an oracle, and then I'll just expand, and then we'll see whatever cheesy follow-up we can do after that. That's the plan. Now, what is so good... Why are they both going different... Huh? How the... Okay, well, I guess they know the pathing better than me. Oh, they're actually going to link up here. Yo! Turns out the AI actually knows what it's doing. That's crazy. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 groups of 2 adepts. And why it's good is because there's not going to be link speed yet, right? So these are going to get in before link speed. Now, he did get a very early scout, so I'm not quite sure if that is going to matter too much. Let's see. I'm just going to walk past, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do the walk past here. There we go. And then I'll cancel the shade. And now I have these over here. The shade cooldown is very, very short. So I can shade again very quickly. There we go. Let me just target a few of those links. If he followed... No, I didn't shade it away properly. Oh, that is a massive mistake, actually, by me. Now, I think I'm going to save up for another Oracle. I do have 2 more adepts. Wait, if I can buy time with this one, let me get off creep over here. Check this. Then my next 2 adepts are going to come in and be able to do a lot of damage. Didn't quite buy enough time with those. Yeah, he does have a lot of Zerglings too, so maybe I'll just forget about it for now. Wait, where's my probe? Oh, there it is. Why are you just chilling there, my friend? Oh, he's going to run across. Yeah, then I'm going to have to make that. I think I even have to... I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, he came back for them. Okay, that's quite interesting, I have to say. Yeah, I was waiting for my warp gate to finish. I never expected that I was going to be the one that was going to get attacked. Looked like he is going to attack me, but I will have my units in time now. And now here we go. The first phase of the attack wasn't that successful. But now I will have 2 oracles in his base, which are going to do a lot of damage. Never mind. Okay, this guy is on point with everything so far. Not bad at all, Mr. Netty. I'm impressed. Now, I do wonder how many probes he has. Let's see. What is my follow-up going to be here, guys? I'm thinking... Yeah, okay. We're going to do glaives. Here we go. I'm going to go for glaives. I can always warp in a sentry. I don't really want to warp it in now because it's going to take all of my gas. I have a Nexus, but I'm not really planning to make any workers from it. I think I'm just going to stay at 25 like I am right now. Now, so far, I feel like this build is very cool, but I just executed it poorly. And that always annoys me a little bit because I'm like, well, you know, I can't really properly test the build if I'm the one making all the mistakes, you know? Like, if I'm just playing, like, you know, very good and I still lose, then that's a different story. Now, is he going to attack me or not? That's what I'm wondering about. I'm going to make glaives instantly. That is not glaives, that is charge. Okay, there we go. I can probably target a lot of the drones. Let's see. Okay, let's move this one out of the way. I did manage to save it, which is nice. I don't know how many workers I killed, but it seemed like a decent amount, so that's nice. Oh, does he have queens there? Yeah, he's going to have queens in position is what I expected. Yeah, I mean, so far he's been playing really well. Like, shout out to this guy for sure. Like, he's doing a fantastic job here. Oh, maybe I can kill a couple more. There we go. Okay, man. Oh, we did lose one. I mean, so far the harassment has been quite good. I think the best part about this all is that every drone I kill means he's gonna rebuild that instead of making units, right? I feel like there's a certain threshold you want to be at with Zerg. So let's say he wants 45 drones to defend the 2-base attack. If I keep putting him down to 35, he's gonna have to make those workers again and again. So he's at the threshold where he wants to be. Now with this next warp in, we're gonna go, and with this one, we really do have to win the game. The first attacks, I feel like they were more a distraction than anything else. I do have to say, by the way, if this is still gonna work, that shows that this build is actually very strong. Like, imagine if you execute it properly early on, right? Like, that sounds absolutely terrifying. And I have to make another pylon here. I hope he doesn't... Wait, maybe I can go for the stasis play. Oh, I like this play. Let's go. He might not be thinking about that right now. Yeah, the stasis is gonna pop off. Exactly. That is very nice. Now, what do we have over here? He ran away already. I'm just gonna very confidently go for it because I think I need to do something here. Dude, the stasis there was actually so freaking massive. I'm gonna shade into his main base now. I'm just gonna keep running these across. Like, they're so good against Zerglings. Oh my goodness. All the Zerglings actually died. That is freaking crazy. And now I'm gonna drop another stasis. He's not gonna pay attention here because he's busy dealing with that. That stasis is gonna be massive. Look. That is his entire economy right there, guys. Like, quite literally, I think we might have staged his entire economy, including the queens. Like, not even just the drones, but including the macro mechanic, the queen. Look at that. And now I have a couple more over here. Can I... Dude, did you know that you can time a stasis perfectly? And then you can restasis as soon as the stasis finishes? That's actually a thing. Here, I'm gonna do it again. Here we go. Is it gonna... Oh, it's gonna pop off again? No way! That is so freaking brutal. Every time again, the stasis just pops off. He's probably going to try to cover now. I can't believe how much damage I've done to his economy with just stasises. Like, that is actually freaking crazy. Oh, we're going to be able to kill a queen here, which is super nice. There we go. That queen is going to fall. I do have a bunch more adepts coming across the map, too. Now, I might have to transition from this. Let's see. Do I have another stasis? I feel like it's just disrespect at this point to do another stasis. Oh, no. No! Oh my god, Neddy, you were playing so fantastically well, and now all of a sudden, yeah, this is happening to him. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna use the drones to attack that. I did... Oh, where did I shade these? Oh, I actually shaded them back here. Yeah, I guess that kind of works, to be honest. Here we go. I'm gonna shade these over here. Then the next couple of depths are gonna come. I think I'm gonna put them in the main base again. The main reason I'm putting them in the main base is just so I can do another stasis. Like, I know it sounds silly, but... Oh, no, he put roaches there now. After 500 stasis, he decided to put roaches. That's not fair. I'm gonna make a robo at home just in case I need to transition. I mean, I guess if he doesn't have queens, I can also just do this. He moved the spore crawler away, guys. Look at this. He actually moved the spore. So now he's still not gonna be able to mine from this natural. Oh my god, this game is like the most brutal game ever. Let's see, did he reposition the spore yet? He's gonna take a lot of damage now. These oracles are popping off, by the way. Like, holy cow. These oracles are doing so much freaking damage. Look at this oracle go. This, what is that? 18 kills? 17 kills right now. That is absolutely insane. Now, should I think I maybe should shade these away instead. Keep in mind, guys, I don't have any money myself, right? So that's the thing. My oracles are still alive, which is great. I think I'm just going to keep warping in more depths, to be honest. Does he have drones here? Oh, he has a couple drones here for me to pick up. That's really nice. I thought it was just going to be an empty base, to be honest. But I guess I'll take that. Okay, there we go. Where am I going to go with these? Probably right over here. Oh, he didn't have drones here. I really wanted to just YOLO and kill a bunch of drones, to be honest. That kind of sucks for us over here. Let's see if I can target a couple more. Keep in mind, I killed his main base, by the way. Like, I know it looks like he's a 3-base Zerg, but he's Or, yeah, a 4-base Zerg rather, but he's not really. Like, there's no main base for him. Now, I guess after all that, we're still going to have to transition, which is pretty freaking crazy. Now, I think 1 or 2 Immortals probably good enough to do the trick, to be honest. But I think I would actually prefer it if he moved out. I think I would prefer it if he moved out, because then I can send these Adepts in and actually do some real damage. Like, he must assume that I have a decent economy at this point, right? That's the thing. I think I'm going to go for a stasis. Exactly. There is the army. Oh, it is a pretty big army, yo. I have to say, guys, I might have to go to the freaking main base, you know, to defend this. Look at, oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough one. The Immortal's barely not going to finish, I believe. No, that is unfortunate, guys. The Immortal actually doesn't finish. Let's see what these Adepts are going to be able to do. Going to pull these together now. So this game is so freaking close right now. This is going to be a really, really tough one. Let me just make sure I have all these attacking the drones. If he doesn't have drones, then we're okay. Here we go. He's going to lose all of these drones. That's very nice for us. He might try to go into the main base, but I do have a bunch of sentries there. So let's see. There's no drones here either. I can probably bring the oracles back now. Oh, he does have road speed as well. That's terrifying. Okay, let's see if I can kill a couple. We're gonna get a couple of those. Oh, I'm gonna shade these back over here. Yeah, he had so much money all this time. It's pretty freaking crazy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to kill the Ravagers more than anything else. I'm gonna go back over here now. Let me make sure I kill those Ravagers. There we go. I hope I have another force field, by the way, because if I don't... Yeah, okay. That was going to be a little bit of a scary one if I didn't have another force field. There we go. We got another 3. That is huge. Oh, we locked those in as well. Look, we actually got a lock on those. And then I can activate the pulsar beam. Yes, okay. This is massive. Wait, does he really not have a single drone? I feel like he must at least have a single drone. There we go. Another force field. That force field is not the greatest, though. I have to admit. Oh, we're going to kill those drones now as well. Let's warp in a couple more units. I mean, if the Immortal keeps kiting forever, that's actually the dream. Like, the Immortal has to live for the longest possible time. Here we go. You guys attack. Okay, the Immortal's still alive. That's really nice. I mean, this Immortal's doing all the work here, by the way. Look at that. This is all Immortal. It's doing so much freaking damage. I still have Adepts in his base. I'm not even sure if he has any drones left whatsoever. You go over here, I suppose. Gonna warp 2 more Zealots. Yeah, these are out of energy, unfortunately. Okay, 2 Zealots. Hey, dude, if I had a Cybernetics core, this would have been a lot easier. Wait, does he not have a single drone? I think he actually does not have a single... Wait, does he... Don't tell me he rebuilt the main base and he's fully mining there. I would cry. Like, I would actually cry if that was... Oh, there's a drone here. Look. There we go. Gonna be able to kill the drone. I think that's it. So now I'm gonna send it back. And now I need to hope my oracles recharge in time. That's basically it. I warped in 1 Zealot. I mean, I still have money for 1 probe. God, I think I might have to activate this actually, but I don't yet. I think I need to be really smart about this. If I have 2 ground units left, I can kill him. Let's see. Okay, this one has 60 energy. This one is going to get activated now. There we go. The other one is going to wait for a little bit. I think we're going to get eliminated barely, guys. This is such a crazy freaking game right now. I got my 2 Adepts here as well. This is just to distract him from, you know, killing my buildings, because I would get eliminated if he did get those. I think I'm going to run out of energy a little bit too fast, though, and that is going to be a GG well played to Netty. And did he have... Yeah, 0 money, 0 drones. Oh, my goodness. He was actually barely going to win in the base rate. If I had rebuilt a Cybernetics core, this game would have been mine. But realistically, it was kind of hard to see that coming because I had 0 money. But this was one of the craziest PvZs I've played in a very long time. Or just craziest games I've ever played. Like, oh my goodness, how many workers did I kill? I killed 65 workers. And this game does very clearly show that with the opening, you do have to do damage. Else your build sucks. Because I did so much work and the Zerg was still able to win. And that is just because I was too bad in the opener. So either the opener is terrible or I just have to do a better job. We have to experiment one more time to figure out. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed some Protoss cheese. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.